Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Hal and I back in Space Engineers. S'more is still sick at the moment, but that's alright. We are slowly building our ship up. Mostly it's a bunch of trying to figure out exactly what we want to do here. This is Hal's beautiful handiwork back here. He's got this pretty much laid out, and it's looking pretty slick, to be honest. Well, at least in my opinion. I really like it. Yep.
It'll be interesting when it's done, I hope. So.
Yeah. I think it's planned on having some good views out these side windows here, so I think that's going to be pretty nice. We're not sure what we're doing back here yet, and then we have, of course, our little walkways here. And I've been struggling on the bridge with glass, because, glass is fun to build with, right?
Yeah, he has set himself a dauntless task, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely a daunting task, we'll say. I'm really interested to see how this works out because, we were talking off camera, and I said that he wants to go with, as you can see, a glass floor. I've never been able to make the glass floors work right, so it'll be interesting to see. I know people can do it. I'm just not one of them. I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah. Well, we had it kind of more like this on the whole part, like on all four sections right here, and then that wasn't working. So Hal came up with this little bit, and then which is gonna be good. It worked out really well up here so far. But then down here, when I was trying to match up these panes of glass here, I had to do some flipping of stuff, so now they're kind of inverted, and I don't know, not quite as I had planned, but I guess it'll work. And yeah, so I don't know.
It doesn't have to be pretty; it just has to work.
Yeah, at this point, I'm starting to get to that measure. It's just gotta work now.
Yeah. All right. So now, another really good idea for plotting things out. So I'm figuring, trying to get an idea of what I want to do. Since he's working on that section. Thinking maybe production and stuff on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then have habitation. So if we bring it straight, so did we decide if we're going to get rid of the stairs here, or are we going to keep the stairs and have another set that goes down?
I don't think we decided. We were definitely considering the design options. We were thinking about putting the refineries on the lower part, but then if we crashed into something, belly first, which is pretty common, right, and something we figured it might be better to have those things up top. So I don't know. I don't think we actually finished our thoughts on it.
Okay, because if we do, let's see, that's going to go down. I think the stairs go down one large block. So this will be like 3 small blocks or something like that. Basically, this whole ship will have to come up a little bit, but we'll be able to enter under there.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I'm trying to figure this out is because I want to have, let's say, I don't know. So we can get that much height out of it. We can get the ramp to clear that enough that we'll be able to put landing gear on either side so that this is not touching the ground.
Yeah.
Make that the floor section for this area. I'm just spitballing ideas here. A little brainstorming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this ship is very experimental to us. We're just kind of going as we go, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting that we're going to be basically cutting this thing up right, left, and backwards as we go. So, is that we do something like this where we then bring the stairs down, similar to what we did before. So we end up with be there. This is going to come up. What we're going to do is we're going to close this back down here a little bit. So see, this gives us a little bit of separation when we're walking around in here.
Okay. So you're thinking like an up and a down?
Yeah. So basically, it's like a tri-level.
Yeah, yeah.
So here, let's bring this out. Wonder how many people even know what a tri-level is. I don't think they're very common anymore, are they? I don't think anyone really builds them.
No, I don't think I've seen one in a while. I mean, I definitely, when I was growing up, had a lot of friends who had them. They were kind of neat houses.
And then what I'm thinking is that we can put, instead of having the refineries and storage down here, because you said you wanted to basically protect it, we put habitation down here. So basically all of the crew quarters will be down here.
So don't be sleeping when we crash.
And when we crash, there's bigger issues.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, but basically we end up with habitation down here. Have manufacturing and store. Well, we have manufacturing up on the top. We have storage as basically outrigger.
Okay, yeah.
Because we still need to do like the engine and engineering sections.
Yeah.
What we'll do is when we bring this back far enough, if we bring this back far enough, let's say, here you. There we go. So if we bring this back far enough, what we can do is basically have it set up so that, I don't know if that's going to be far enough or not, but if it is, you know, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's going to be, I think that's going to be enough.
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high.
Yeah, that should be high enough. Okay. And then we'll come back and do like the greebling pass and everything, detail this out.
Yeah.
The stairs. That's our roof area. What I'm thinking is that we'll do refineries and assemblers up here. Basically, we are using the small grid assemblers, so we can actually have this set up. The small assemblers are a little cheaty, in my opinion. They work, so
they're just like 3D printers, right?
yeah, sure.
But advanced.
So you can do this with the small grid stuff. Basically, you end up with like refineries like this. End up with basically a couple of refineries. I need to get those out. Come here. It's one of those days. All right. Did I take that out?
No, I think this is looking pretty decent back here. We have lots of space to maneuver and whatnot, so that looks right to me.
Sure.
Yep.
Even? Okay. I sometimes don't get those even. But yeah, so basically we end up with our refineries there, assemblers down below them. Let me see here. Let me grab those really quick. Cheaty, man. Watch this crap. Oh, let's see here. So we have assembler there. So I think that's 1, 2.
Whoa, they are very tiny.
Uh-huh. And they're full powered. You can get large blocks through them.
Well, they just use some spatial compression, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's like the Transformers, you know, the ones that could change size, like Megatron and Soundwave.
Yeah. Alright, so you end up with something like that. So basically, all of your production is up here, so then you only have to worry about things attacking from above, or asteroid storm, or meteor showers, you know, usual stuff. We're going to go to there. What I'm thinking, and this is the reason why we're having this conversation right now, because like I said, I'm kind of just bouncing ideas right this second.
Yeah.
Say this come out like so. We went one past. Did we go one past? Yeah.
Yeah, looks right.
So that I can actually airtight the ship design when we're done.
Assuming my glass work is all, you know, perfect.
I'm more worried about mine than I am about yours.
Well, we can just close the airlock on the bridge and wear our spacesuits the whole time.
Yeah, you know, there's all sorts of things that we can do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that gives us our area here. And what I'm thinking is, oops, no, too much. Less grinder. Grab.
My grinder was acting up too much earlier as well, so I'll get that block for you.
So did I have one wander off? Thank you. Small airlock doors, damn it.
I think there was another one underneath here. Yeah, there he is. I have to get some oxygen. Urgh.
So let's go back one more. I think we want one more.
Almost charged.
We end up with that. So why does that one have the one down there doesn't? Whatever, it's space engineers.
Are they the same? Oh, they. That's weird. Yeah, they do look awfully similar.
Enclosed passage with door. Oh no, this is the doorway. That's the airlock. That's why. So you actually have to come out of there.
It's a bad doorway.
Yes. I don't know how that got in there, but. Right, so we want that one right. If not, I'll grind it out and put it back and move it back one. That's right, because it gives us 3. Okay. So basically what we're doing, for the folks that are playing along at home, in case you tried to do this yourself, when you're building passageways in small ships, or in big ships using small blocks, you want your passageways to be at least 3 tiles wide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles tall minimum. I actually recommend 3 by 5. Gives you a little bit more headroom to play around with, but with the way we're building right now, it works.
Yeah.
And the reason why is that you can actually get away with having a 2 wide way, 2 tiles wide, but it makes it really difficult if you've got multiple people. So like right here, he'd be able to back into that corner and go this way, or if we had to, we have another walkway over here.
Right.
And still get people through if you have to. And then you come up here. We go have our manufacturing area. We have the airlock there. Then we have a set of stairs that bring you down into the residential area. So now the question is, do we want stairs coming down both sides? Or do we only want stairs coming down one side? And I'm kind of tempted to put storage on the other. Or we just have the stairs come down one side and basically residential takes up everything out to the hallway. Wall here. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure I followed on that last part.
Okay. So let's say, I don't know how we're going to actually finish this, so I'm just going to box it.
Yep.
Basically, residential comes out to, we're doing that 3 wide, so this is going to be outer, that's going to be a hall or a section. Going to be the outer, it's going to be one layer of skin, basically.
Yeah.
And then that'll be a wall going this way, and a wall going that way. So basically what you will end up with, this would all be residential.
Along this one side.
There. All right. Come on. Swear, ever since they changed the blocks on some of this stuff, it's
trickier.
And that basically. Come on.
So are you saying, like, this side here, the port side, I guess,
yes.
is like a long hallway that comes back towards me, and then on the starboard side, everything is, like, residential?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that probably works. I mean, like you were saying, it is maybe a bit tricky for people to get past one another, but it really depends on, you know, the size of the crew quarters. I mean, it's really only the 3 of us, so it's probably not going to be too big of a deal. So.
Oh, and you know, we're going to put the armored gates in S'more's room so we can just space him at some point and drive it.
Yep. Have a merge block.
Man. He's what we need. I need to mod that in. Instead of a merge block, we have a murder block.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh yes, S'more section's going to be attached by merge block.
Oh no. All right.
So when he's sleeping, we can just turn off the merge block and leave him somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll be back for you eventually.
Yeah, a small oxygen generator and a reactor, and that'll be fine.
Sure, if you like. I wasn't going to use the resource on him, but sure.
I figure may as well, you know, give him something. Maybe he'll just need like a timeout or something, and then he'll just be like in there chilling out until we pick him back up.
It's all fun and games.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you basically end up with stairs coming down. We might put some small storage or something back here, maybe. And then basically just have rooms down here. And then maybe at the end have it loop back up. This coming down. And then we have our engineering section of the original entrance area.
Would we want to bring this mining ship or a copy of this mining ship? And if so, would we? I guess we would need a spot for that, but that could be in the engine-ish area, right? I guess.
We could do that, or we could make a. Basically, we put a merge block up here to lock it down.
Actually, that would actually kind of work with the shape of the ship.
Yeah. So we'll end up with like a little docking area up here, and then we were looking for something to do with the other hallway. We were talking about these little cubby area here. Like, what would we put in here? Like medical on one side, and then maybe like shields and capacitors and stuff on the other. And then we have one of the, like, this hallway actually goes upstairs instead of having 2 hallways.
Oh yeah, could possibly do that. Yeah, yeah.
And we just close off on this side. All engineering section or something over here.
Probably a bit better than having to spacewalk each time you need to get to one of your ships.
Yeah. Because what I was thinking was is that if we do that, we can have it come up and loop around so that you can actually have like a small airlock area.
Oh, on the other hand, we could put like a remote control block on the mining ships.
And do that too.
Just for go.
Actually, I might have snuck one on his ship. See. So, yes, folks, I do have a tendency of hiding things on other people's ships from time to time.
In fun, you know.
No, I didn't put one on his. Okay.
Sure,
I think it might have been the
base.
I think it was the other ship that I put the remote on. Yeah, it was. It was this little fighter we had the remote control on.
Yeah, well, there's definitely a spot for one here or there or something, so it's a possibility.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can always rebuild it if we have to as well. So.
Yeah, yeah.
So that gives us an idea of what we're going to work on.
Yeah.
This I'm going to have to mirror over here. We'll figure out what we're going to do with those later. We've got O2. Well, we've got conveyors piped in. I've put in air vents right here. This is an air vent mod that allows you to have a conveyor block. One of them is an angled conveyor block air vent, and the other one is a regular conveyor block with an air vent on one face. Versions here, and those are tied in, and because they are conveyor blocks, they pipe into the chairs, so even if you forget to turn your helmet off, you will still get oxygen. Forget to open your helmet. So
yeah, so that's gonna be good.
And then we have a spot here for s'more in the middle that obviously isn't piped in because none of the passenger seats are piped for O2. And if you were going to pipe anything for O2, I think it would have been the passenger seats.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well.
Have to talk to some of the modders, see what we can do.
Yep, yep.
I think I'm out of iron plates again. I am.
I think I'm going to try to struggle a bit more on the front here, just, I don't know, for a little bit. Okay. Then we'll catch back up with Hal on what he's got going on back there. We'll be able to hear him talk the whole time, so it'll be good.
Oh, you'll hear me mumbling to myself more than likely.
Nothing wrong with that. I was certainly a bit unhappy with the placement of these glass blocks. Alright. Oh, it's still goofy. Okay. So what I'm trying to do, so these ones, because they're strange blocks, they take up this bigger space, so they will be fine once they get built, but right now they look really funny in this particular build stage, so that's okay. But so what I'm just trying to do is get them to match up here. I don't know, these corners are going to be hopefully not too much to handle, but we'll see once we get there, I guess. So, and
right,
that.
so I think I'm going to cheat and do the stair block.
Oh yeah,
bridge.
Yeah. I think it's a nice block.
I love these blocks. This mod, for those who don't know, it's the Passageways mod. The modder who made it originally just wanted a nice way to join the vanilla hallways, because you know the interior blocks that you can use, the hallway blocks.
Yep.
I think they're actually called passageways in the vanilla game.
Yeah, I think so.
When you come to an intersection, there's that missing corner where the intersections meet up.
Right.
Or decided they wanted to have something that looked nice. And that was what they did, is they basically made this intersection mod. Everybody absolutely loved it, and the person went back and made full hallways. They've got hallways with windows, which is the hallways with windows I'm actually going to be using over here. So,
and that's what we used, I think, down here, right? Like in the... Yeah, so from the outside here, you can see what they look like. I'll just make my view a little clearer. Yeah.
But he actually has half blocks as well, which is what we used over here at the end. So you get a window on one side. It has the passageway details on either end of it. It is completely open. There's no wall there. And that's what I'm going to use, or that's what I was thinking about using over here between the ribbing. And because they're sealed, it's a completely sealed block. The ship is airtight. It's airtight as well.
Yeah.
Check that really quick. I want to see if this is going to work the way I want it to. We're going to do this half passage.
I hope
because
it does.
I don't have... That's a rather large block. And then what I'm going to do is build the ribbing out over this. Like I'm going to... So, but that's basically what it's going to...
Yeah.
It's going to sit. And then what we'll need to do is just basically fill all of this in and add it all together.
Yeah. So a smidgen more work.
The last time I did anything where I was doing less work. It's like we keep coming up with these really cool ideas of what we want to do. Is that it means we have to basically double the work that we were doing.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to change that to there so that it's centered. Let's take this out. Let me know what you think about this, Adreden.
Alright.
So I'm basically just moving this over a little bit. In there. And then what that'll allow us to do is basically the ribbing will be 3 blocks wide.
Yeah. I think that'll be fine.
Okay. And then it's obviously going to come back. It's going to come out much further.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay. That's all.
It provides structure for the ship if we bang into stuff.
So basically this is off like this. And then we'll have the layer of ribbing come out here instead.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty nice. Yep.
Yep. And then from in here, what we'll end up doing is this is going to come out. We'll leave that in there. We're just I'm gonna kind of cheatsy it here a little bit.
One thing that I was thinking might be kind of decent looking, I'll do it and then maybe I'll put it back, was doing a bit of some work on here, and I don't know if I want one of those, one of these guys right here, maybe something like that, so then it's a little bit higher to walk through. Oh, I see, but then that's going to cause an issue right there now that we've changed things. Maybe.
Well, yeah, the thing that I always worry about.
I had
I'm
this
fine
thought.
with that.
I had this thought before we added these little passageways in. So
I'm fine with that because these are actually going to come out more. So if you wanted to, you could even go in random blocks here. Because actually, let's do it off of this one. So what I was thinking is that if you want to go with this type of layout. Second.
Yep.
So we end up with something like this instead.
Oh, dang it. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm used to it.
Okay.
I do it all the time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
So you end up with that instead. And then what we can do here is we use the half blocks.
Yep. I was contemplating putting
Yeah.
those in. Yeah.
Yeah, so it gives you a little bit smoother of a passageway as you're walking through.
Yeah. No, I like that. That looks pretty good, I think.
Then for this one, we're going to go there. So that's basically what you'll end up with. So now you have a nice walkthrough area, you've got a little bit of reinforcement, and then we just have to figure out, I'll probably move the window one so that the son of a...
So that it matches some of this other stuff.
Yeah, so it goes like that. And I'm out of power, but that's okay. And we're gonna go ahead and get... There it is. Come on.
I'm actually going to need more oxygen. I guess I got to exit through the bridge.
Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be
Or
that one.
maybe not. There we go.
I swear, man, this hit detection stuff is crap now.
Yeah.
So you basically end up with a system like this where... Get that? No. You go get some more power. But basically end up with like a 3 tall window right here, looking straight down, which should be mostly down the middle of the
Oh, the
hallway.
yeah.
Actually make it 2 by 3. What do you think?
2 by 3. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be not too bad. Let's see if I can scooch down in here.
Yeah, I had to jump out really quick to go get the power back.
There we go.
There. That's enough for now.
Yeah, so then it would be like right there. I think it was the equivalent on this side. That one?
So it would be right here.
Okay, let me try to squish through here again. I think I've goofed that one up. Come on, let's get squish back in. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Nope. Oh yeah.
What do you think about that?
I like it. I think that looks really good. It's really well positioned. I think I screwed up this side though. Yep, sure did. I can fix it though.
Here, I'll give you a hand.
Oh, I can't fix that one. Dang it. 2. Get out of here, you.
It's 2, 2, and then the outer 2.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So you like that? You like the design?
I do. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
It'll end up looking like that.
This rib up top, up front here, though, might need to be squished in I think maybe a little bit, or maybe just kind of continue the window like right through, perhaps.
Maybe. We run into is that we're going to need to be able to put thrusters in.
Yeah.
And what I was doing was just trying to get an idea of how far forward we were taking skin at different sections.
Thought I got out of there.
And I would not be opposed to bringing this out further, but I wanted to see what we ended up with lines for the way that the bridge was done first before we on this. Because it might be something that ends up getting blended into the rest of the bridge array. So depending on how you do the bridge.
Right. Okay. So I guess I should finish up the sides here on this one.
All right. We have a working plan for the hallways. Let's see here. Go ahead and start. This built out. Just so we can get this roughed in. Makes it much easier to do your pieces if you have things at least somewhat roughed in. Let's go to the surface. That's a half block from there. Okay. But that's just been my experience with it.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Sort of what I do. Get it all blocked in and figure it out. Let's see. No. I think I need this, but inverse. Okay.
I might have an idea for this area later. Now, I'm gonna do this just to start getting things tied up here.
Oh, this has got to work. Yeah, there we go.
I have another one floating around in here somewhere. It's not.
Oh, yeah. So now I'm going to be running into a bit of problem. But maybe if I just bring this out and then attach things. Because some of this requires some framework stuff that just, I don't know. I'm going to try to keep the frame to a minimum to make it as visible as possible. And I'm kind of worried about this corner piece. But I can only, do it once I get more of it laid out, so who knows? Hopefully it all works out.
It usually does.
Yeah, usually it does, which is good. I'm worried. I'm worried, Hal.
Never be worried. Unless S'moore's around.
Yeah. All right.
Picking on him. He's not here to defend himself. I'll leave him alone.
But he's watching. He'll be watching.
From heaven. Oh. Stop picking on him. I'll stop picking on him. Or like
that.
You know what's going to happen is people are going to see this and they're going to be like, S'more, have you heard what Hal was saying? Shut up, man. He was talking crap all night.
Yeah. And then he won't believe that at all, will he?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's a good guy like that. He never wants to believe the worst of anybody.
Yeah. Okay, don't flip
That's,
or rotate, you rotten thing. Just no. Dang it. I don't know. I imagine all these windows are going to be all over the place. And if you're screaming at home right now, just being like, no, you can't do that, it's going to be all screwy, you're probably right. I'm not going to defend this. I'm not an expert with glasswork. I've done a bit, but that's about it. So
You don't have to be an expert.
You
don't have to be an expert.
No,
Half the fun is figuring out if it's going to work or not.
I think so. It's
So,
just a bunch of... just takes longer, really, as you learn how to do it. Alright, so what do we want here?
that's what we're going to end up with there.
Oh, where did that go? Oh, it's inside. That's not good. Well, LDL.
Another set of ribbing here. Yeah, so that's got to come out.
5.
It's fine.
I think I'm getting a hang of this part, though. If, if it overall works, this is not so bad. Oh, I had it just right there. There we go.
See, every time I say something like, oh, I'm finally getting the hang of this, something blows up. Every time. Every bloody time.
Well, we don't have any reactors or anything on this yet, so there's plenty of time for that to happen.
Have it set where I do, because I have it tied into the maglock.
Oh, yeah.
So the ship won't go drifting off without us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned that lesson a couple times.
Space engineers never change. Alright. More stable. More stable would be a nice change. That'd be the only change I'd like to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then this goes across. At some point I will actually...
Whew, that doesn't seem right. Why are these ones...
tie all of this together.
That can't be right. What is this window? It's a 1x2. It's terrible. Get out of here.
It's supposed to be 1x3.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one.
All right.
Yeah.
And take that one out. Right, so let's go ahead and grab a couple more of these. And that is there. So, okay, so we know that that's going to build in.
Okay, well I think I'm gonna have to build some of these in now so that I can somehow finish this off here. If I can get one side done, then I can replicate it, right?
In theory.
In theory, in theory. Alright, so 7. I guess I just need a bunch of bulletproof glass and girders, so let's go get those things.
Oh, are you gonna actually finish the windows?
I'm going to finish a couple of them, just a few, so that I can kind of figure out what needs to be tweaked.
Very nice.
Well, we'll see what the corners bring. I'm a bit afraid there. Well, here's some glass, so we'll bring those, and some girders. Yeah, that's probably enough to figure it out. Okay.
All right. Well, we are basically at 45, so I think it's a good time to wrap it up
Yeah.
for tonight.
Alright guys, well, if you enjoyed this episode and are, messing around trying to figure out how to build this ship and our plans so far, hit the like button. If you want to see how it actually turns out, probably you should hit the subscribe button. That way you can see how much we mess up at times and have to rebuild things, but you can see the creative process in action. Yeah, and so make sure, if you're on my side, that you go check out Hal's channel. He's got all kinds of good stuff on space engineers and Perion and 7 Days, all kinds of games. So, yeah, you probably like some of the stuff that he's got out there. So, till next time, I'll see you later.
And if you're watching from my side, be sure to pay a visit over to Adreden and S'more. Both the guys are a lot of fun to hang out with. They're even more fun to watch. So if you haven't done so, pay them a visit. Tell them I said hi. On that note, I'm going to get out of here as well. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers.
Bye-bye.
Take care, and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, now to get the rest of this ribbing in. Great.
Yeah, this is... I'm glad that these windows are actually, like, good. I think their orientation is kind of whacked out, but...
They cooperating with you, finally?
Yeah, well... I think, yeah, the tinting is weird. I don't know what's going on there, but...